हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है वे आपका मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल में क्विक टू लर्न। सो टुडे वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट com cloud computing. So the term first term is the cloud. So the term cloud refer to a networks or internet. We can say that the cloud is uh, similar to the network or internet. It is a technology that uses remote server on the internet to store, manage and access the data online. So in before the clouds computing, so the data can be stored in local drives, but in clouds we can store data in online with the help of internet. So they can be anything like files, image, documents, audio, video and the more, so we can store in the clouds. So in other word we can say that the cloud is something which is present in the remote locations. So clouds can provide service over the public and private networks. So this is public and private network. So there are the following operations that are we can do clouds computing. So we clouds computing. So cloud computing refers to manipulating, conferring and accessing the hardware and software so resources remotely. So it offers online data storage, infrastructure and applications. So cloud computing offers platforms independency as the software is not required to be installed locally on the PC. Hence, the cloud is making our business application mobile and collaboratory. So this is how we can perform some operation. So first is the new application and services can be developed by using the clouds. So storage, you can store your data online, backup if the data is lost. So in case, so we can recover the data from the cloud. So hosting blogs and website can be hosted by the clouds, and software on the demands can be delivered. So data can be analyzed, streaming videos and audios. So streaming videos the huge data, so we can store the data into the cloud. So why clouds computing can be used? So in before cloud computing, so in as well as large and small industries or companies, so they can use server rooms before the clouds computing. So they can use server rooms. So with the increasing of their company, so the information should be increased, so they are not required to handle the server. So mm, they can not maintenance, so they have not the skilled engineers available. So to establish such this infrastructure, so we need to spend a lot of money. So to overcome all these problems and reduce the IT infrastructure cost, so cloud computing comes to existence because so there is the lot of burden coming from the engineers and they cannot maintain the load. So they have not proper maintenance of that server. So the cloud computing came into existence. So we can see that before the cloud computing, the server looked like that. The server looked like that. But after the clouds computing, so there are the model that services, computer networks, and servers and the storage. They are separated from the other side. So the database should be in the cloud, so they can store anywhere in the else. So this is the cloud before the cloud computing and after the cloud computing. So some of the characteristics of cloud computing. So first is the agility. Agility means you can the cloud work in distributed computing environments. It share resources among the user and work very fast. So the distributed means distributed data can be shared among the users, work very fast. High availability and reliability. High availability means you can access the data anywhere in the locations, or more reliable because the chance of infrastructure failures are minimum. So their cloud infrastructure should be not so much destroy. And high scalability means cloud offer on demand provisioning of resources on large scale without heavy engineers or peak load. So this is the some characteristics like multi-sharing. So with the help of cloud computing, so multiple user and application can work on efficiently with cost reduction and sharing common infrastructure, so device and location independence, so you can access the information with any location, so you web browser regardless of their location what device they use, so they cannot say that the device are that and the location is that, so they you can access your data or anywhere in the country or without the device, which device you can use, you can simply access the data. So this is the another is maintenance, how we can maintain. So the application is do not need to install on each user computer and can be accessed from the different place, so it reduce the cost also. So the maintenance is not, you can simply access the data in the clouds, you cannot install the software as well as the application you need, so this is not. So low cost means, so they can store in the cloud side, so the IT company no need to set up their own infrastructure, so they only which method can be used, pay per usage method can be used. So service in pay per use mode means first you can pay, then you can mm, usage that services. So this is the use services. And the types of cloud. So types of cloud. So there are the four types of clouds according to the organization can be used or needs. So first is the public cloud. So public cloud is that open to all. Private cloud is individual or person. The hybrid is public plus private, and community means the group of organization can be used. So this is the four types of cloud we can where the organization should be needed. So first we can discuss the public cloud. So public cloud is open to all to store and access the information via the internet using the pay-per-users method. In public clouds, computing resources are managed and operated by the cloud service provider. Means the public cloud can be managed or maintenance by the CSP, cloud service provider. Example like Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud EC2, we can say that, or IBM Smart Cloud Enterprises, Microsoft, Google App Engine, Windows Azure Service Platform. So this is the public cloud public cloud platform. So some of the advantage of public cloud, so this is the diagram is the everyone means country everyone can be used public cloud. So some of the so important company like IBM's Amazon can be used, VMware used, and Google also used. So that advantage of public cloud, so advantages, so first is the public cloud is the low cost, means low cost as compared to the private and hybrid, so they can be maintained by the CSP, and public cloud is easy to integrate with the consumers, and the location independence, everywhere every person can use in everywhere in the country, and is highly scalable according to the needs or according to the increase of the users information. So the public cloud is highly scalable and accessible by the general public. So this is the some example of the public cloud. So some is the disadvantage, the security purpose, less performance, the client has no control over the data. So this is the three disadvantage. So then let come to the another is private cloud. So private cloud is also known as the internal clouds or corporate clouds. It is used by the organization to build their own and manage their own data centers internally by the third party. It can be deployed using open source tools such as OpenStack, Ecliptus, and based on the location and management, National Institute of Standard and Technology in this NIST divided the private cloud into two parts: the own premises and outsourced. So this is the diagram. Private can be organization, but security is high because the organization can be used. So advantage is high security first, high security and privacy, and performance should be high, and allocates according to the demand. So the full control over the data, and it is suitable for the organization where they have the separate cloud for their personal use and the data security. So some of the disadvantage also. First is the skilled pupils are required to manage the and operate the cloud service, and private cloud is accessible within the organization, so the area of operation is limited because they have the limited area. And the private cloud do not organization has higher ways. Organization have the pre-built infrastructure, sufficient manpower to maintain the cloud. So this is the what? This is the private cloud disadvantages. And we can back to the hybrid cloud. So hybrid cloud is the combination of public and private. So hybrid cloud is partially secure because the service which are running on the public clouds can be accessed by anyone, while the service which are running on the private clouds can be accessed by the organizational users. Example, Google application suite, Gmail, Google Apps, Google Drive. So this is Office 365, MS Office on the web, and the OneDrive's Amazon Web Services. This is the example of what? This is the example of a hybrid. So hybrid can be public as well as the private. So what can we use? So advantage of hybrid cloud. So hybrid cloud advantage is it's requires a more security than the public clouds. Hybrid clouds helps the deliver new products and services more quickly. Hybrid clouds provide an excellent way to reduce the risk. Hybrid clouds offer flexible resources because of public clouds and secure resources because of private clouds. So they can both offer the flexible resources and offer the secure resources as well as. So some of the disadvantage of hybrid. So this is true. In hybrid cloud, regard feature is not good as private cloud. So there are the some like the confusion. Okay, security feature is not good as the private cloud. Security and managing by hybrid cloud is complex because of the difficult manner it can be used. In hybrid clouds, the reliability of the service depend on the cloud service provider. The last one is the important is community cloud. So community clouds always system service to accessible the group of several organization and share the information between the organization and a specific community. So it's owned and managed by this and operated by this organization. So the third party or combination of them. So example is healthcare community clouds is the example of. So this is the community clouds and organization 1, organization 2, and organization 3 can we share the information within that. So this is the community cloud service. Some of the advantage like that advantage. So community cloud is cost effective because the whole cloud is being shared by the several organization or communities. Community cloud is suitable for organization they want to collaborate clouds with more security feature than the public clouds. It provide better security than the public clouds. It's provide collaborative distributed environment. Community the cloud allow us to share the cloud resources infrastructures. So this is some of the disadvantage. This is the last. Community cloud is not good choice for every organization because they are not working on the community sector and the security feature are not good. It is not suitable for collaboration and there are no fixed amount of storage and the bandwidth is shared among all the community's members. So there is no unlimited access of data sharing. So this is the disadvantage. So thank you guys for watching my lectures and like, share and subscribe my